My dear friends, this is your Dr. Paneer Selvam. Today we recollect the golden words given by the Divine Mother. She classified the difference between unity and uniformity in the society. For example, ஒரு ஸ்ட்ரீட்டில் இருக்கிறோம், ஆர் ரிலேட்டிவ்ஸ் கூட இருக்கிறோம், ஆர் ஒரு டவுனில் இருக்கிறோம், எங்கே இருந்தாலுமே இந்த ஸ்வாட்னு சொல்லுவாங்க இல்லையா, ஸ்ட்ரென்த்து, வீக்னஸ், ஆப்பர்ச்சுனிட்டி அண்ட் த்ரெட். அதில் the second part வந்து we never discuss. We don't want to discuss the weakness part. எதனால அப்படின்னா இந்த சொசைட்டியில் வந்து அது அப்படியே புறையோடி போய்விட்டது. என்னன்னு கேட்டோம் அப்படின்னா, ஒருத்தர் உள்ள குற்றங்களை நம்ம வந்து மற்றவர்களுக்கு தெரிந்து விட்டால் ஏதாவது ஒரு காரணங்கள் வரையில் எப்பாவது ஒரு வெறுப்பு வரையில் அதை சுட்டி காட்டி அவர்களை புண்படுத்துவது ஒரு குறையாக இருக்கிறது. நட்பை பொறுத்தமட்டில் வந்து திருவள்ளுவர் சொல்லையில் உடுக்க இழந்தவன் கை போல அங்கே இடுக்கதும் கலைதான் நட்பு. அதான் நட்பு. நெஞ்சத்து அகநகை நட்பு, அகநகை நட்பது நட்பன்று, நெஞ்சத்து நகநகை நட்பதே நட்பு. நெஞ்சத்தார நீங்கள் வந்து பண்ணணும், அகமுகம் இல்லை, அகத்தால் முகத்தாருக்கு தேவையில்லை, நெஞ்சத்தால் வந்து இருப்பதுதான் நட்பு. அப்போ வாட் இஸ் த டிஃப்ரெண்ட் பிட்வீன் யூனிட்டி அண்ட் யூனிஃபார்மிட்டி அப்படின்னா, ஒரு ட்ரிப்பு வந்து அவங்க வந்து ஒரு 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 மிலிட்ரி கேம்புக்கு அட்டன் பண்ணையில் அங்கே உள்ள அவங்களுடைய ஜப்பானில் வந்து அவங்களோட ஃப்ரெண்டு சொல்கிறாரு, see my crews are all uniform, they talk only the same language and the thoughts are uniform and ideas are uniform and they know where to go and they know where to shoot, everything has been taught. See, this is called the uniform. Okay, but what is a unity? What is the difference between the unity அப்படின்னா, that people are wearing uniform, having the unity of thought, unity of ideas. But uniformityங்கிறது, your destination is defined, you want to go and reach a path, அதுக்கு வந்து that is a concept is you are going to see the path or you are going to see or reach the destination, that is thought is uniform. But according to Sri Aurobindo and Mother says, everybody is alike, nobody is like. Everybody has a different thoughts. They commit mistakes and they know it is their mistake and they'll rectify the mistake. அப்போ அப்படின்னா எப்படி வந்து ஃப்ரெண்ட்ஷிப்புக்குள்ளே அந்த ஒரு உணர்வுகள், அந்த நட்பு வந்து சரியாக இருக்கும் அப்படின்னு சொல்லி வரையில் மதர் வந்து சொல்லக்கூடியது, ஆல் அலாங் வி ஹேவ் பீன் நோயிங் தட் பிட்வீன் மியூச்சுவல் அண்ட் க்ளோஸ் ஃப்ரெண்ட்ஷிப், அவருடைய ரொம்ப க்ளோஸாக நல்ல நண்பர்களாக இருந்தாங்கன்னா அவருடைய குறைகளை வந்து சுட்டி காட்டுகின்ற பொழுது அவர் திருத்திக் கொள்வார். அதனால் வந்து ஒரு உண்மையான நண்பனாக இருந்தால் அந்த குறையை அவர் எடுத்துக்கொண்டு அதை தீர்ப்பு பண்ணுவார் அப்படின்னு சொல்லி வராங்க. Mother doesn't believe it and Sri Aurobindo also doesn't believe it. Why? Because everybody is independent, everybody has got a freedom, everybody has a freedom to think, a freedom to act, freedom everything. They know what is the wrong and what's the right, and then everybody has got a sixth sense to analyze good or bad and what is to be done and what is not to be done. And even if it is to be done, what are the way to rectify the mistake, what are the way to change yourself. Everybody is given that kind of analytical mind and wisdom to classify between the two. அப்படின்னா then we want to ask Mother, how the relationship between the friendship. She has given a very wonderful explanations. I think we have to learn, because the contradiction will not arise. That should be a contemporary, but what we have followed is a conventional, but still we feel that is standard. அவங்க சொல்கிறது என்னென்னா, between you and your friend, you will have to see what is his plus, don't look at a minus, and tell him that is a potential she or he has, whether he has a very good intelligence to write novel or book. You tell him that is you got so much of idea writing in you to develop, to bring out a novel, a book publication. You got a very special talent to play piano or music, veena or something. You have found out the potential what he has or she has. You are very good in your calculations and very good in kind of doing all your financial calculation, financial things. Could be the right person to become an accountant, or you become the genius in your charter accountant, or and if you've got a knowledge to counsel, you could be a counselor, something like that. That could be found out by the opposite sex or opposite friend. So to have a very cordial relationship, to appreciate the independence, to appreciate the freedom, you encourage people or motivate the people to identify the plus. If you're unable to visualize, if you're unable to find out what is his plus, you forget. Don't tell him about his negative, because it is he to to identify. It is he to remove it. He knows, because he knows what to change, how to change. When you intervene in his caliber, pinpointing or figuring out this mistake or play minus, sometimes that will create a negative thought, that will create some kind of misunderstanding, miscommunications, or sometimes it will also lead to or end up with the enmity. So now we have to think from the other side to assess, to explore, to examine, or to find out, or to inculcate what your friend has in him, for which you do exercise and you can tell him that this is a special potential he has. Similarly, he will also tell you that you have got so much potential. So now I think the people will try to examine themselves by doing self-analysis to understand, okay, that skill I have to develop, how should I develop, and what are the ways. So he'll be thinking on the proactive way to develop the skill which has been identified, which was hidden in him, can be discussed, can be intimated, can be informed, so that between the friends, among the friends, the relationship will be far, far better. And the enmity, the level of degree of enmity will also reduce. It is not flattering, it's not exaggeration, but you pinpoint and again see that he is growing in that way, so his skill and performance will be more improved. But he could not do that sometime because he has not analyzed, he has not done a self-search to know what the skill he has, especially has in him. So now I think to develop the independence or the freedom or the kind of intelligence, it is better to share among ourselves to know the plus points rather negative points, which will create a very good harmony relationship rather enmity. So let us try once, and let us also find out how it could be possible to develop our kith and kin, or whether it is going to be a opposite friend or family members, anybody. When you try to focus more and more plus points, definitely that will give you very good results among you to have a very warm community relationship. Thank you. Thanks for listening.